Hello and welcome to DiscGolf.me TV. I'm Nick Collins and you're watching episode 8, which I'm pretty sure is going to be our best episode ever. We've got highlights coming in from North Carolina from the World Championships and an interview with Ken Climo. Let's get started.
Here at DiscGolf.me TV, we'd like to say thank you. Thanks to you, our growing audience. Thank you to the PDGA, Touring Pros, Kinetic Disc Golf, UB Disc Golf, hosts and show contributors, Non-Stop Disc Golf, Disc Golf Planet, Fantasy Disc Golf, and my loving family. We've received responses from people who are new to this sport, and they're looking for beginning instructional videos. Would you please consider joining with us to create the new series, From the Beginning? From the Beginning. From the Beginning is a video series designed to help the brand new player. Rules, safe play practices, how discs fly, disc choice, volunteering your time with local clubs, maintaining parks and courses, rules and fair play, and allow them to step up to the tee pad for the first time with confidence. Please click this link to help us raise funds for this production and do our part to raise up the next disc golf generation. Our nationwide campaign will introduce this sport to the general public with the integrity that it deserves.
Join the you should join the PDGA.
Welcome to North Carolina, home of the 2012 World Championships. Early on, the tournament was buzzing after Michael Johansson shot a 41 on day 2 and took the lead with consistent drives and accurate putting. As the tournament continued, Paul McBeth was able to pull back into a tie with MJ. Bobby Brown caught up with MJ to ask the local pro some questions.
Tied for first going in the next round. What's kind of going through your head right now?
Nothing, just another round of golf in Charlotte.
Now this is the course where you got the, what'd you shoot again here?
41.
41, is that kind of typical for you when you shoot out here?
No, it's a low round out here. I've shot a couple of 42s out here and 43s, but that beats what I've done before here, yeah.
So what kind of pressure does that put on you, having a hot round here and then being up on top? What kind of pressure does that put on you?
Not much, it's just another round of disc golf in town. It's kind of nice being, it's just coming home, playing more disc golf. I do this every day, so it's not too bad.
All right, well, good luck out there.
Thank you.
As the tournament wore on, McBeth continued his consistency, and long putts have always been his specialty. Ricky Wysocki's play was amazing as well. MJ had some tough breaks, but he continued to play well. No matter where McBeth was, he consistently came through. In the final 9, listen to the huge crowd reaction to MJ as he starts the round off right. Ricky's putts continued to be amazing. And Will ended the round with an epic ace run.
Nice. That's the way to go after it.
But McBeth had all aspects of his game working. MJ finished 4th. Will in 3rd. Ricky's great putting continued, and he finished in 2nd. Congratulations go to Paul McBeast, the 2012 World Champ. The day's drama came as Sarah Hokum held a one-stroke lead over Val Jenkins and buries her putt to become the women's 2012 World Champ. And Ken Climo won the Masters division, becoming the first ever player to win Worlds in the Open and Masters division.
Special thanks goes out to the PDGA, Disc Golf Planet, Slick Daddy Cool Breeze, and Jomez Productions for the video clips and permission to use them during this broadcast.
Kinetic Disc Golf. Maximize your potential. In July, Kinetic Disc Golf held a raffle, and the grand prize was 10 discs of the winner's choice. But the catch was they all had to either be from Innova or from Discraft. Well, congratulations, Katie Hyatt. You are the winner. Please check out kineticdiscgolf.com.
And now, Ken Climo.
Sound check's good. Played a lot of Frisbee at this park called Cliff Stevens Park in Clearwater, Florida. With a bunch of buddies of mine. There was a parking light in the parking lot. There was a light. We used to play at night. And then a gentleman named Alan Ross moved down from Tennessee. He petitioned the city to put a 9-hole course in at Cliff Stevens Park. And it was wooden poles at first. You just hit the wooden pole where the painted area was. And I found out about it because I frequented that area. And my brother said there was a disc golf course there. I was already a ball golfer. So it came natural to play golf. I like to throw Frisbee, so it was a good meld. And I started playing on the wooden posts out there and didn't really think much of it at first, you know. But then the city bought some baskets and they put the baskets in. That kind of changed the whole perspective of it. It actually gave you a goal to shoot at. It was going to stay in and not just bounce off of and land on the ground. And that's kind of what hooked me. I think seeing the basket for the first time and playing on that really got me into the sport. And I love Frisbee and I love golf, so it kind of hooked me right away.
How did you get connected with Innova?
Played a few years, got good quickly, you know, won some tournaments, some bigger tournaments out there in the early 90s. And they basically came to me and gave me a few products and whatnot, had me basically throwing their stuff and really not sponsoring me at that point. And you know, I liked their products and I didn't throw many of the other competitors' products, so I stayed with that for a little while, and I won a few world championships, and they offered me more stuff, and it just became a good relationship. And I won 7 in a row, and they offered me my own disc line, and that kind of set the tone for our relationship throughout the future. I figured I'd stay with them till I was done, because I really like their product, and they've treated me all right.
Can you talk about your relationship with Steady Ed?
Well, you know, I just frequented him a few times. I didn't really have much long time exposure with him. I talked to him for a minute or two here, 3 or 4 minutes there. I didn't really have that great a relationship with him, but what we did have, it felt special. I look up to the man for inventing the target that hooked me into this game. So there was a lot of admiration there by me, and I'm sure he had some admiration back for what I did in this game. And it was too short is what it was. I only got to know him for 10, 12, maybe 12 years or so. He's a great man. He did more than just invent the disc golf basket as well. Santa Cruz has been a special place for me. I've come here many a time since the early 90s. I've managed to come out on top maybe 4 times here. I've set the tournament record for 3 rounds out here. This course, I have a love-hate relationship. I either play really well on this course or it spits me up and chews me out, and that's what happened today. I didn't have such a great round, but tomorrow's a new day.
What would you say to someone who's interested in playing for the first time or hasn't even heard of disc golf?
Well, not everybody thinks the same, but I really love creating flight, and I think that's what draws me to the game, and I think that's what I would impress on people is you're creating a flight, you're meeting people, you're going places. There's just so many different facets of this game that are wonderful. It's very cheap, it's economical. I mean, it's one of the greatest sports I've ever seen, and I just happened to get in on the ground floor. If you want to challenge yourself and have a good lifelong pastime, it's a good sport for you.
What would you say about the camaraderie between you and the other competitors, and also just playing with friends at your local course?
I got one thing I can say about that. I've won 230 tournaments, 12 world titles, but I would trade all those for meeting the people and going to the places and all the experiences that came with that. I would rather have the experience than those titles. That's what it's meant to me throughout the years. I can call someone up in Norway or Finland or Japan, and I can have a connection with that person, and they know me and I know them, and I can go there and we can hang out. It's amazing how much the Frisbee family loves each other and takes care of each other. It is just a big family, it really is. Phoenix Disc Sports, Keen Shoes, Cloud9, and Innova Disc Golf, best disc on the planet.
All right, thank you very much, Ken.
You're welcome.
Well, that's all the time we have on today's show. I'm Nick Collins, and thanks for watching.